Hi, I'm Dr. Letitia Henry with the Prevention Specialist.
Kale is going to be the non-starchy vegetable I'm going to talk about today. Now, kale is a type of leafy green vegetable that's part of the cabbage family. It's known for its nutrient-rich leaves, and it comes in a lot of different varieties. I think the one we are more familiar with is the curly kale, but each different types of kale, there's one called a dinosaur, Russian kale, but each one has a slightly different flavor and texture. But it is celebrated for its health benefits and its versatility in the kitchen. Kale has been around for thousands of years, and it can be traced all the way back to the Eastern Mediterranean. And it was a popular vegetable in Europe through the Middle Ages, has seen a resurgence in popularity in the recent years as a superfood. One of the reasons why it has that label as a superfood is because it is extremely high in vitamins, specifically A, C, and K. And just to give you some context, normally we say you need 100% of a nutrient like vitamin K so that your body gets all that it needs for the day. Well, 1 cup of kale gives you 7 times the daily value that you need. It is that high. So talk about superfood. It is just packed with nutrients. It also provides calcium, iron, magnesium, potassium, and some powerful antioxidants as well. So keep in mind these vitamins and minerals that I just called off are excellent for reducing your risk of chronic diseases. So the heart disease, diabetes. It also helps to combat inflammation. It helps to reduce certain types of cancers. And because of its vitamin K and calcium content, it's also excellent for your bones. Now, kale, it's so versatile because it can be eaten and consumed in so many different ways. You can do it as a salad in smoothies. People are using them to make kale chips. You can steam them, saute them, add them to soups. Everything is an option. I know the first time I tried kale salad, I was not impressed. I really did not enjoy it. And for quite a while after that, I wouldn't eat kale salad. But I attended a family function and everybody was raving about this kale salad. And I hadn't taken any, but I decided, you know what, let me give this kale salad a try. And wow, what a difference. So it turns out, one, you got to make sure you're not using old, you want to use the baby kale, a younger kale. And then when you rub it, massage it, it seems to also make a difference in terms of how it tastes. So definitely, I now recommend kale salads, whereas I couldn't before. And then, of course, it's an easy one to add to smoothies as well. And then steaming kale, I love to add garlic when I'm doing some sautéed kale. And so consider heating a little olive oil or using like a non-stick spray, adding your onions and minced garlic, and then tear up your kale leaves, take off the stem, and then you're going to cook them until the kale is slightly wilted and tender. And then, of course, season with a little salt and squeeze a little lime juice on there to make it a nice, delicious dish for you to add to your meal. But don't always treat kale as a side dish. You could incorporate it into a more traditional dish. Of course, the easiest one would be instead of using spinach, you could use kale in your callaloo, but you can also add it to soups quite easily, whatever type of soup that you have. I would add kale to your chicken soups, your bean soups, your turkey soups, whatever, bullfoot soup. Think outside the box on this one, because some of the soups that we're eating may not have as much nutritional value in them, but by throwing in some kale, yes, you don't reduce the fat content, but you are at least incorporating some of this superfood, the nutrients that you find in this superfood into that dish. Think about boosting your meals and therefore being able to boost your health with this powerful vegetable called kale.
This is Dr. Letitia Henry with the Prevention Specialist reminding you, add some color to your plate.